When creating mobile applications, you will typically need a specific team to create the same application for each of the iOS, Android, and Windows versions of your mobile app. These teams use completely different programming languages, software development kits, and cannot share any resources amongst each other. On the web, however, this is entirely not the case, as we can create just one version of our app and serve it across to our users, and they will get the same features regardless of what device they are running on. Ionic enables you to use web technologies like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to create mobile applications without having to learn any new skill as a web developer. The applications you create with Ionic will emerge from a single code base where you can share 100% of your code across all platforms that you support. They will also be downloadable from the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store, and they will automatically look and feel like any other iOS, Android, or Windows platform application without you having to write any other extra code to achieve this. There are currently 2 versions of Ionic made available today. We have the legacy Ionic 1 SDK, which is built with the legacy Angular 1 JS framework. And currently, we have Ionic 3, which is built with the new Angular framework. Today, most people actually refer to anything that isn't the legacy Ionic 1 framework as just Ionic. You might also be wondering why this is the case, and why we have decided to use the new Ionic SDK instead of the legacy Ionic 1 SDK for this course. Well, this is simple. Ionic 1 was the first version of Ionic ever built, and it was built in 2013. Ionic 1 helped grow the Ionic community to become one of the most popular open source projects online, with over 2 million applications built with Ionic 1. However, since Ionic 1 was built on top of the Angular JS legacy framework, the recent release of the new Angular meant that a new version of Ionic was needed to support the new Angular, since there isn't a clear upgrade path between the legacy Angular JS framework to the new Angular. The new Ionic brings all the goodness of Ionic 1, as well as some great features that are not available in the legacy Ionic 1 framework. There are a lot of performance improvements that make your app respond faster now, and you can achieve much smaller builds than ever before with the new Ionic SDK. The new Ionic SDK also comes with a brand new routing system, as well as material design support for Android and full Windows platform support out of the box. These new features are only just some of the reasons why we are using the new Ionic SDK in this course, and why you should only be using the new Ionic SDK to build your current and future Ionic applications.